Good morning, Denver. I am in Cherry Creek right now. It's a neighborhood in Denver that I've never been to, and I have been fascinated by how beautiful and upscale this neighborhood is. We're going to spend a little bit of time in Cherry Creek, but this week the goal is to see as much of Denver as we can. The folks from Denver were nice enough to invite me out, along with, I think, 100 of my friends, to see what we can see. This morning we're going to be doing the downtown convention hotel tours, which are most critical and most important to my business, but I hope to see some other things along the way.
Yeah, I mean, it was 2000.
All right, beginning with the Sheraton Denver downtown, which is a famous hotel. It's the biggest hotel in Denver. It's got, I think, 130,000 square feet of meeting space total, over 2 towers. One is designed by the architect I.M. Pei. This is also a very government-friendly hotel. They're very flexible and easy to work with. One of my favorite properties, certainly in this part of the country. Finishing up our tour here at the Hilton Denver City Center. Now, don't be confused. This property used to be the Marriott City Center Hotel, but it was completely redone top to bottom in 2018. So if you're booking Denver now, it's a Hilton product. Very, very nice. I would call it large, not gigantic, but really good for big associations that want to feel a sense of headquarters. Very nicely located, and the product has remained in very good condition. This is the Hyatt Regency Convention Center. I remember when it was built, 2005, 2006. It's been renovated a couple of times since then. We're in Peaks Lounge right now, which is on the 27th floor. There are 37 floors, so this is not the rooftop, but just check out the views. Pretty special. 1,100 rooms, but only 60,000 square feet of meeting space. So really, really good for convention traffic. It is adjacent to the convention center.
The stars come out at night. It's incredible.
Including a tour now at the Westin Denver downtown, which is apparently Denver's most newly renovated hotel. They have a very cool indoor-outdoor pool here on their roof deck, and beautiful views in the distance of the mountains. But really, really user-friendly, highly functional meeting space here. Good for medium-sized groups, and again, part of the Marriott stronghold that they have here on the city. Okay, that is the Grand Hyatt behind me. Just finishing up a site tour there. This is a hotel that I've used many, many times. It's a very reliable, conference-friendly hotel. It still shows as new or newish feeling, but it actually hasn't been renovated in a decade. I think it will be due renovations pretty soon to keep up with a lot of the Denver hotels that have become brand new over the last few years, but still very, very serviceable. And for a Grand Hyatt, very, very affordable. They have meeting space in two different buildings though. That building and then the office tower here across the way. So it's not terribly inconvenient. It's just across their little parking porte cochere, but something to make note of. Okay, walking out the doors of the Sonesta downtown Denver. I needed to see this hotel because my clients just booked this for next summer and I wanted to put my eyes on it. This used to be the Crown Plaza. Every hotel has changed their name in Denver. This used to be the Crown Plaza Denver, and it still does have some remnants. It does still feel a little Crown Plaza-ish, if that's an adjective. But Sonesta's done some upgrading, and the room furnishings are very nice. The public space could use some work, and the meeting space is a little tight. It's all on the lobby level. But if you're the one group in-house, then there are advantages because you really do take it over. You really do feel like a headquarters. Location is decent. It's only 2 blocks away from the 16th Street Mall. Lots of shopping and lots of dining. This direction, there's a little less that way, but there are some pretty decent unobstructed views of the mountains on higher floors here. So that's a wrap. Okay, Cherry Creek, let's see what you've got. I found myself a Lime scooter, so here we go. Cherry Creek is just beautiful. It's really like the Beverly Hills of Denver, only it's more approachable than Beverly Hills. The shopping is really, really interesting. There are some big brands here, but there's also some independent boutiques. The streets are littered with pretty cars, pretty people, and pretty buildings. And we're across the street from a massive mall, which is one of the draws here. And then there are 3 or 4 really beautiful upscale boutique hotels, which we're gonna get to see a little more of tonight. Time to start the progressive reception. As you can see, we're on the rooftop and you can see the tremendous view. Let's do this. Okay, we are entering Clio. This is another Marriott branded hotel. This is Marriott Luxury Collection, whereas the previous property was Autograph Collection. You can see the sleek, modern interiors. Very high class. This is where we're going to be having dinner tonight. Of course, it's a progressive dinner. This is number 2 out of 3. Okay, third and final stop. This is our dessert stop. It is the 3rd boutique hotel of the evening. This one's called the Halcyon. It is not a member of a national chain. This is an independent hotel, and I'm excited to see what this boutique has to offer. Good morning, Denver. Let's make it a great day. I do want to comment on my room here at the Jacquard. The Jacquard is the name for a pattern. It's that cross-stitch pattern maybe you've seen and never recognized. Anyway, it's kind of everywhere. Like even in this lighting that they do in the room, that's a Jacquard. This king bed, very comfortable. easy to get lost in this really, really, really cushy comforter and the 66 pillows that they've given me. And just a nice modern space. I've been in the room a decent amount, doing a lot of work while I'm here. But I gotta leave now. We got education sessions today. We've got a trade show with all the hotel suppliers here in Denver. And then some lovely, lovely meals with partners. Let's do it. Here we are now, about to tour the brand new Bluebird Ballroom at the Denver Convention Center, looking to open second quarter of next year, but just check out the views from up here.
And then this pre-function space goes all the way down this side of the ballroom. These doors open up, so you can basically couple 35,000 square feet of pre-function space, open up these doors.
Okay, we're closing up shop today. This is the closing reception before tomorrow's sort of athletic events. They've got this amazing food hall called Milk Market, and they've basically opened up all the vendors. And there's a bunch of food stations and a bunch of bar stations. What there isn't so far is a television to help me watch the Giants game, but that's okay. We are enjoying ourselves. It is a downright beautiful day for a bike ride. Beautiful blue skies, probably 60 degrees, climbing up to 80 in a little bit. We're now in Larimer Square. Just taking a little bit of a pause.
Yeah.
Appreciating the Broncos jerseys. And we're about an eighth, maybe a tenth of the way through our bike. Civic Center Park, downtown Denver.
I don't know if it's this one here. But anyways, it's a beautiful building.
Enjoying the Cherry Creek Trail, miles and miles of unadulterated trail through and around Denver. Awesome. We're stopping here at Union Station for just a little 15-minute break, but it is, I mean, just a glorious day. And Denver has become such a great, clean, walkable, bikeable, friendly city. If it were closer, I would definitely consider moving here. Seriously.